Breaking news, the Department of Homeland Security has just confirmed to CNN that federal law enforcement agents have raided properties owned by musician and producer Sean Diddy Combs.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If Oprah doesn't work for you, how about J-Lo crying? Anybody saw J-Lo crying? Does J-Lo crying influence you? I mean, she's in pain.
P. Diddy has a buddy of his that he's been producing music with for a while, and that buddy rubs shoulders consistently with Epstein. Consistently. So, Oprah supposedly is on that list in a hidden way because Oprah has bumped shoulders numerous times with Epstein, numerous times with Harvey Weinstein, numerous times with well-known pedophiles, and she is frequently seen with...
I think it's ridiculous. You know, Oprah, I was on her last show or one of her last shows, and they picked the biggest people and all of that and made a big deal. And I'm disappointed. I think Oprah's become a major divider in our country, and I think, frankly, she should be ashamed of herself.
You know, Hollywood often appears as a flawless dream with its glitz, glamour, and high-profile figures. However, a recent shocking leak has peeled back the curtain, revealing that there may be much more lurking behind the walls. Oprah Winfrey and Diddy, two icons frequently tied to controversy, are now at the center of this explosive leak. The footage reportedly captures intimate conversations and behind-the-scenes moments where these figures discuss the inner workings of the industry. It's as if the real Hollywood hidden from the public eye is finally being exposed. What's even more shocking is the way these conversations reveal a web of secrets, power moves, and manipulations, leaving people questioning the true nature of fame and influence in the entertainment world. Oprah and Diddy, who have carefully crafted their public personas for decades, now face scrutiny as this leak offers a glimpse into their private lives. This explosive situation invites us to explore Hollywood's exclusive party scene, where power dynamics and hidden agendas often shape the destiny of its most influential names.
People do use birthdays as milestones, you know what I mean? 40th, 50th, 60th birthdays. Is there something in your 60th birthday that you plan to do, want to do?
I'm going to have the biggest blowout party I can dream of. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do that. You know, all these years I've had parties for other people, celebrating legends, celebrating other people. I think I'm going to do one for me.
With his vast influence, Diddy has been able to bring together some of the most powerful figures in the industry, solidifying his status as a key gatekeeper within Hollywood's inner circles. However, Diddy's journey to this position wasn't without controversy. His rise in Hollywood began as a music mogul, starting with his early days at Uptown Records and later creating Bad Boy Records. His success was fueled by his sharp business sense and talent for forming high-profile partnerships, establishing a legacy that went beyond music. But over the years, controversy has followed him, from violent confrontations to legal battles. Recently, Diddy's personal life has made headlines after a lawsuit filed by his former girlfriend, Cassie, who alleged years of abuse and control. Her accusations opened the floodgates, with more people coming forward with claims of mistreatment, manipulation, and a general atmosphere of fear within Diddy's business empire. These parties aren't your typical gatherings. They are often invitation-only, held in highly secure locations, and come with strict agreements. Attendees are expected to leave their personal lives at the door and dive into an environment where privacy is paramount. When it comes to organizing these exclusive events, no one seems more connected than Diddy. His parties are said to host an elite circle, including influential figures from business, music, and Hollywood royalty. Even Oprah Winfrey has been linked to these events, but these gatherings are more than just social occasions. They serve as highly controlled social hubs where relationships, deals, and alliances are often forged in the entertainment world. With his vast influence, Diddy has been able to bring together some of the most powerful figures in the industry, solidifying his status as a key gatekeeper within Hollywood's inner circles. However, Diddy's journey to this position wasn't without controversy. His rise in Hollywood began as a music mogul, starting with his early days at Uptown Records and later creating Bad Boy Records. His success was fueled by his sharp business sense and talent for forming high-profile partnerships, establishing a legacy that went beyond music. But over the years, controversy has followed him, from violent confrontations to legal battles. Recently, Diddy's personal life has made headlines after a lawsuit filed by his former girlfriend, Cassie, who alleged years of abuse and control. Her accusations opened the floodgates, with more people coming forward with claims of mistreatment, manipulation, and a general atmosphere of fear within Diddy's business empire.
You're cordially invited to celebrate the birth of Sean Puffy Combs.
Puffy, King Diddy.
King Diddy.
Now, here's where things get even more intriguing. Oprah, with her carefully cultivated image of positivity, strength, and advocacy, is often seen as someone who rises above Hollywood's more sensationalist aspects. That's why it came as such a shock when a leaked video from CNN allegedly showed her at one of Diddy's infamous parties. While reports suggest that the video doesn't capture Oprah engaging in any wrongdoing, her presence at such a notorious event hosted by someone facing serious accusations has sparked intense speculation. The mere association has raised eyebrows, prompting people to question what might be happening behind closed doors in the world of Hollywood's elite circles. Fans' reactions have been filled with surprise, as Oprah's association with Diddy in this context seems to clash with her carefully crafted brand. This is Oprah we're talking about, someone who has inspired millions. But could there be a side to her that we've never seen? Oprah has always been viewed as more than just a celebrity. She's an icon of empathy, empowerment, and resilience. As a mentor to many, she's considered an inspirational figure who broke barriers and shared her personal struggles, making her an emblem of growth and integrity.
A lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. Feel like
we still have some time to go. You know, I can blow it here.
Okay. Feel free. Diddy party stories, man. That was like some weird memory lane.
But here's the key question we're all asking: how has Hollywood managed to keep these secrets for so long? The industry is known for its culture of silence, a system where wealth, influence, and powerful networks can protect individuals. Many believe Hollywood operates on a secret code, where favors, connections, and even threats are used to shield controversial figures from facing the consequences of their actions. This network of protection often involves everyone from executives and agents to media professionals, creating an environment where powerful celebrities are able to avoid scrutiny and accountability. When secret stories begin to surface, they're often dismissed or minimized by the collective influence that these stars wield. This creates an atmosphere where dark secrets can remain hidden for years, as those within the inner circle understand the consequences of speaking out. Diddy's immense influence in the music industry has acted as a powerful shield, protecting him from public scrutiny. Hollywood's elite circles have long had the ability to keep scandals under wraps, using wealth, legal teams, and sometimes even intimidation to avoid bad press. However, with recent leaks and high-profile lawsuits, it's becoming increasingly difficult to maintain this silence. The general public is now more aware of how these hidden worlds operate, and social media, along with independent journalism, has made it much harder to control the narrative. The power of these platforms has led to the exposure of truths that would have previously been buried, forcing Hollywood to confront its long-standing culture of secrecy and silence. This isn't the first time Oprah's friendships have raised eyebrows. Over the years, Oprah Winfrey has been associated with some high-profile figures who have since come under intense scrutiny. One of the most notable is her former friendship with Harvey Weinstein, the Hollywood producer whose career was destroyed following allegations of sexual misconduct. Oprah and Weinstein were seen at industry events and shared professional circles, which led to speculation about how much she knew about his alleged actions behind the scenes. While there's no evidence suggesting she was aware of or involved in his misconduct, her association with Weinstein came under close examination, especially given Oprah's public stance on women's empowerment and equality. This connection made many fans question whether there were limits to Oprah's moral boundaries, or if, at times, her social connections took precedence over her principles. Some argue that Oprah's image as a powerful figure in entertainment may have shielded her from serious fallout from these past associations. But with the recent leaks connecting Oprah to Diddy's events, fans are now revisiting these friendships, wondering if they hint at an alleged pattern. So what's next for Diddy and Oprah as these allegations spiral out of control? While Diddy's career appears to be at a tipping point, lawsuits have placed his empire under intense scrutiny, revealing a pattern of behavior that's very extreme. If these accusations continue to gain traction, Diddy could face more than just public backlash. His financial and industry standing might be on the line. Oprah, on the other hand, is facing a different kind of risk. The leaked footage and her association with Diddy's parties create a stark contrast to her public image. Fans have already begun reacting, questioning her connection to these exclusive, controversial events and whether it undermines her personal brand and legacy. Oprah's image could begin to fracture in ways that these revelations force us to reconsider how much we truly know about the people we admire. Fame can often mask behaviors that might be condemned outside of celebrity circles, and these events highlight the lengths to which some may go to protect their lifestyle while living a different reality.
How are you, darling? You're looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president?
Spoke very clearly to her father. I have to do one of two things. I have to make her angry or I have to make her sad, so that we get an opportunity to see what's up underneath this blank quietness, this voice that can barely be. I knew it was there. What I didn't anticipate was that he would not be able to control her or contain her. I didn't anticipate that. But I wouldn't do anything any different, because what I did.
Isla's latest revelations hint at feelings of betrayal, claiming Oprah distanced herself when she needed her the most, especially during a critical period in her career.
You gotta stop acting like you don't know what you know. Stop acting like you don't see what you see. Stop acting like that thing, that person, that situation doesn't give you a rumbling in your gut that reveals the absolute truth. Because every time you do that, you betray yourself. And when you betray yourself, you invite others in to betray you. Stop acting like you don't know what you know.
The drama surrounding their relationship sheds light on the complexities of their bond, which began in the late 1990s when Oprah invited Isla onto her show. Isla's emotional insights captivated audiences, leading to her becoming a sought-after motivational speaker and author. Their public chemistry led Oprah to refer to Isla as her spiritual sister, suggesting a deep personal connection. For a time, it seemed like they were an unstoppable force, united in their mission to uplift and inspire. However, as Isla's fame grew, industry insiders began noticing rising tensions. Discussions about giving Isla her own talk show under Oprah's production company, Harpo Studios, only added fuel to the fire. What started as a supportive professional relationship now appears to have been strained by ambition, power dynamics, and unmet expectations. The negotiations for Isla Van Zant's potential talk show under Oprah's Harpo Studios ultimately fell apart, sparking rumors of jealousy and miscommunication between the two. Some suggested that Oprah might have viewed Isla as a potential rival, while others blamed external pressures and differing visions for the breakdown in their relationship. What followed was a dramatic shift from a strong professional alliance to silence, leaving fans and industry insiders questioning what went wrong. For Isla, the loss of Oprah's endorsement was a significant professional setback. Oprah's influence had been a crucial factor in shaping careers, and without her backing, Isla found herself vulnerable in an industry that often values connections over raw talent. The failed talk show negotiations were particularly damaging, occurring during a period when Isla was also struggling with personal challenges. She has since spoken out about the financial hardships she faced, the collapse of her marriage, and the grief of losing her daughter, all compounded by the absence of Oprah's support. Without Oprah's guidance, Isla's career and personal life both took a downturn. This betrayal wasn't just a personal blow, but a major professional one, leaving Isla to navigate the fallout without the ally she had once considered her spiritual sister. The public unraveling of their relationship has raised questions about the true nature of their bond and what drove them apart. The fallout between Oprah Winfrey and Isla Van Zant has ignited significant debate, especially about the power dynamics that underlie their strained relationship.
My experience and my observation is that most women are men in skirts, meaning that the way their presence, their being, the way we roll in the world, it's very masculine because we've been conditioned and programmed out of our feminine.
And when I say, I don't mean feminist movement in the world, I want to be a fireman or football player. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how to be a woman in your being. What is the distinction between feminine power and masculine power? And we've been conditioned and trained to be men in skirts. We do everything like men. We compete like men. I said this on the R Spot a few weeks ago. I said, most women want their boyfriend to act like their girlfriend. Chatting, shopping. But when the man comes home, what they meet is another dude.
Isla has recently broken her silence, revealing in interviews that she felt abandoned and betrayed by Oprah during her most challenging moments. According to Isla, this wasn't just a professional setback, but a deep personal loss that affected their bond. She has suggested that Oprah's actions may have been motivated by fear of competition, with Isla's rising prominence making Oprah uneasy. These revelations complicate Oprah's public image as a mentor and advocate for other Black women in the industry, raising questions about whether her support has been truly unconditional. Isla's openness has fueled broader discussions about power, loyalty, and mentorship, particularly in the context of Oprah's legendary influence. While Oprah has shaped many careers, Isla's experience paints a different, more complex picture. It challenges the narrative of Oprah's mentorship, suggesting that even icons like her are not without flaws. Isla's revelations add to a growing list of controversies surrounding Oprah, with other high-profile figures also stepping forward with stories that depict a less flattering side of the media mogul. Toni Braxton's 1998 appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show adds another layer to the growing conversation about Oprah's approach to interviews and mentorship. In the interview, Toni discussed her financial struggles after filing for bankruptcy, but what was intended to be a candid discussion about industry exploitation quickly turned uncomfortable. Oprah questioned Toni about her spending habits, specifically her purchase of expensive china and flatware despite her financial troubles. The tone of the questioning made Toni feel humiliated, and she later admitted that the interview left her uncomfortable. This moment has sparked a debate among fans about Oprah's intentions during the interview. Was she trying to enlighten viewers about the pressures and pitfalls of fame, or was she simply using Toni's vulnerability as entertainment at her expense? This incident, along with others, challenges the perception of Oprah as a compassionate mentor, highlighting a more complex, sometimes uncomfortable side to her media persona. As we reflect on the complex relationships, controversies, and power dynamics surrounding some of the biggest names in media, it's clear that the world of fame and influence is not as glamorous as it appears. Oprah Winfrey, a figure who has shaped the careers of many, is now facing scrutiny over the way she's treated those closest to her. From Ayla to Toni Braxton, the revelations shed light on a side of Oprah that many may not have expected. In the end, it's a reminder that even the most powerful and admired figures are human with their own flaws, motivations, and struggles. As we continue to follow these unfolding stories, one thing is certain: the price of fame is often higher than we realize. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember, the truth always has a way of coming to light.
Free said, I'ma have your mama. I'd have said, shut that shit down. I don't need nobody seeing my mama be greedy. I don't need the world seeing. Shut it down. Now there's a white woman named Barbara Walters. They called her first. And she said, Monique, I told your family, I can't do that to you.
Because she's angry at Oprah for betraying her. She's pointing to Barbara Walters for Barbara Walters didn't betray me and has a set of values that I respect. And so you need to align with people who share your values in a real way. Oprah doesn't share her values. Monique thinks because Oprah's Black, Oprah owes her something and needs to share her values. That's not how values work. Values are colorless. Sin is colorless.
Thank you for sticking with us until the end of today's deep dive into this complex and thought-provoking topic. The stories we've uncovered and the questions we've raised remind us that the world of entertainment and celebrity is far more intricate than it may appear on the surface. From the hidden dynamics of power to the public's perception of those in the spotlight, there's so much to unpack, and these recent revelations have only scratched the surface. As we navigate these controversies and connections, one thing is clear: the intersection of fame, influence, and accountability is a space that demands our attention. It raises important questions about who we choose to admire and support, and how much we truly know about the people behind the public personas. So, what do you think? Are we seeing a glimpse of Hollywood's hidden truths, or is there still more to this story than meets the eye? Do these revelations change your perspective on the key figures involved, or do you think it's all a misunderstanding fueled by speculation? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so let's start a conversation in the comments. Your voice matters in discussions like these, and together we can explore these complex issues from different angles. Before you go, if you found today's content insightful, don't forget to show your support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. By doing so, you'll stay connected and be the first to know when we uncover more stories like this one. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're dedicated to bringing you thought-provoking content, diving deep into the stories behind the headlines, and shedding light on the untold truths. Your engagement and support fuel us to keep pushing boundaries and exploring the hidden corners of the celebrity world. Thank you once again for being part of this journey with us. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you next time with another deep dive into the world of fame, power, and everything in between. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep questioning the world around you.